I currently have no space to move because this recording area fucking sucks. Anyway, what's up, guys? And so it's been what, a month? Wait, let me check. Fuck. I guess it's been a while since I made a video. So I'll explain at the end of the video, but I'll try to start posting at least maybe twice a month. Who the fuck do I look like, PewDiePie? Anyway, so I guess I've been driven to insanity by YouTube. So, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, nudge nudge, you would know that I'm moving on to coding shit. What the fuck kind of entertainment is that? You're probably asking. But I was actually asking you guys to give me ideas for simple video games because, I only know Python, which is a coding language, and because of how little I know, and because of its syntax, if you don't include some extra shit that you could add in, I can only currently make text-based games.
Boo, you fucking suck.
I
Fucking
know,
loser.
I know.
Boo.
But trust me, this stuff has potential. Take this game I'm making, for example, a simple RPG that takes place in your imagination. So, I started coding, and well, that's enough coding for one day. Fuck my life. All I hate coding jokes aside, my idea for this game was to have multiple areas you could go to, maybe have 3 to 5 classes you can pick from, which will give you different stats, have health, XP, and all the usual stuff, have NPCs, aka non-player characters, have battles, and possibly have a storyline to follow. Now, as I code, I will also be giving an oversimplified tutorial of the Python coding language and kind of coding in general. So, let's get to coding. I was thinking about starting with a tutorial to teach people how the game works, but sucks to suck. Best you'll get is hints, so figure it out yourself. For now, I just had to explain the game, which was very simple. I can use something called the print function, which prints something on the screen. I also needed some quotation marks to make something called a string, which is basically just a group of words. I won't show too much of what I'm doing, so I won't spoil the game, and so you guys could check out the game for yourselves. As for how the game works, you'll have to type in certain words to get certain events to happen. Like, for example, to pick the night class, you have to type in the word night. I also wanted to implement a magic system, but fuck that, I'll just add that into later games. I also forgot to add comments the first time around, which is just something that you should do to tell yourself what each piece of code does. And to make a comment, at least in Python, you just have to type the hash or pound sign, whatever you call it, and it won't affect your code. There's also functions, which are chunk of codes that you can reuse by calling it again. And to do that, you use the word def. DEF, not fucking Beethoven or some shit. Obviously, for other coding languages, it's some different word. Like, I'm pretty sure for JavaScript, they use the word func, FUNC, not fucking Uptown Funk or something. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Cause, oh, fuck, copyright. Another thing is conditionals, which you can say something like, if this is true, do this. If something else is true, do this. And if none are true, then do this. So in this function, I did, if the person picks a certain class, it will set their stats to match that class. And the last thing for today's lesson is variables, which is when you pick something like maybe the letter X to say something else, like maybe X equals hello world, and then printing X outside of a string will result in printing hello world instead of X. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to coding, and I would suggest learning Python on websites like SoloLearn or Codecademy, but Codecademy you have to pay for Python. But you can learn on multiple websites, and you can learn multiple different languages, and this tutorial just kind of summarizes everything. And if you're a beginner and you ain't a pussy, go for JavaScript. I did, and that fucking torture. Since this video is over 10 minutes, and I should be getting ads, here's your own ad. Drink water, brandless water. Yeah, woohoo. I can't chug this whole thing, wait. Fun fact, I don't like water. Fun fact, this is improvised. Fuck, man, I don't like this shit. Fuck yeah. And recycle. Yeah. Oh, and you need to fucking shit. YouTube's fucking annoying, so here's ad 2. Oh yeah. Clean shit. Woo. It wipes 99% of germs. Woohoo. Fuck. Marvel. I don't know, buy comics or something. This is fucking DC. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Read manga. Yeah, manga. Fuck, read a book. This is H.P. Lovecraft. Read that shit, bro. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my... I literally have fucking... I just grabbed this shit out of nowhere. I'm not even making money off of this. I actually lost $5 to get to use the little spray thingy. Well, thank you for watching our ad. Continue on with the video. Fucking shit, bro. This shit's stupid. It went to chaos. Anyway, so I started coding and oh fuck. Literally 30 lines in and it doesn't work. Fuck. So, Google is my best friend at this point and it's not fucking working! Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. So, I Googled differently and oh, thank God I found it. Wait, never mind. So, instead I just completely changed the code, but I was able to get it to work the way I wanted to. Now I could finally finish how the stats work because this is way harder than it should be. Now this is when I first really noticed how much I would need to make an actual RPG, and that's why I quit. No, I'm just kidding. Why the fuck would I be making this if I didn't finish it? Making the stats on its own was hard, and this actually took me a while. I actually had an hour-long rage moment because implementing these stats was hard as fuck. So next I wanted to add in a way of deciding what you would do, like checking your stats, going to a different city, resting, buying new stuff, and maybe even going on a quest. I started with checking your stats, which was simple enough after all the bugs that came from the stats in the first place. Then I tried making the shop, which was very simple but it took quite a long time to make. Then I made quests, which is basically just, hey, go fight this, and your character's like, oh, okay. At first, it was simple, and I was getting it, and I made a separate file to keep track of all the quests, but then it turned out I didn't know how to import a fucking file, and I was stuck again. Now, here's a pop quiz. What do we do when we're stuck? That's right, Google! But Google wasn't helping at first. After a bit more Googling, it worked. And now let's run the code and fuck, new bugs. This one I actually couldn't solve, so the next logical thing was to delete the code. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, I deleted the code and tried using only one file this time. So after a bit more coding, a few errors, and a shitload of bugs, I got the quest to work, and it finally feels like a real RPG. So the next thing I wanted to add in was traveling and finding out what city you're at. This was actually very simple to do, but it took me an entire day of coding to finish it. After that, I also wanted to add in talking to random NPCs so I could do some world building. Wink, wink. And so people can theorize and stuff. Wink, wink. The NPCs were actually really fun to do, but it took a long time because of the world building and how many lines of code it took up. Before I started writing a story with more quests, I wanted to add a small little help function just in case you still don't understand the game. I had some ideas so that after the game ends, some special stuff happened, but you'll have to find out what it is yourselves. And I even left some space for even more theorizing. Wink. Fucking wink. You should seriously theorize, though. I then proceeded to, as you do, stayed up till 3 a.m. thinking about the storyline, which, I mean, it wasn't too complicated. I don't know why I stayed up that late, but it was gonna be very fucking hard to code. Alright, so this part of the script was written 1 week later. Now that's right. I have a script! Oh, wait, you're wondering about why it's 1 week later? Well, I was coding the main storyline for about a day or two, then it started getting complicated, so I quit. This week I wanted the video to get out, so I rushed to finish the game, which wasn't too much work. Even though I finished it without getting any errors, there's still too many bugs, but, I mean, it's literally Thursday, and this video is set to come out tomorrow, so fuck it. It's all done and ready to play, and you can find the link down in the description, but I don't know if it works on mobile. Although it does work on computer, I tested it out. That's actually how I coded it. I'll be updating the link every time I find and fix more bugs, and I'll also be posting the link on Twitter, so you should go follow. Actually, follow all of these while you're at it. If there are any bugs or if you have some criticism, let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram or Twitter. And also, tell me which ending you got and with what character. Right, about Among Us and YouTube. So basically what happened is I literally just got bored of YouTube. And as much as I would love to finish the Among Us series, I probably won't finish it soon. And if you guys really want it to come out, go bug the voice actor for Green. But hopefully I could get it out before 2022. My upload schedule is back to being fucked up, but I'll try my best. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. So, yes, I did. Can you shut up?
Chill, bro.
Thank you. So, I did notice that I cussed too much, but I mean, I was trying to keep the energy up. Next time I'll try and bring it down, but I mean, I'll see what I could do. Who knows when I'll post next? Probably never.